Let me ask you something. Do you wake up feeling tired? Like even after a full night's sleep, you wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck and that you need 3 cups of coffee just to start your day. And then at 3 p.m. you're completely wiped out again. Yeah, that's not normal. You're not supposed to feel like this, but the truth is that most guys do. And the crazy part, it's not even your fault. The way we eat, the way we breathe, and the way we live, it's all training us. But don't worry, because today I'm gonna break it all down into these 3 main reasons why. 3 simple things that you're doing every day without even realizing it, that they're harming you and taking away your energy. But the good news, once you fix them, your energy will skyrocket. So, those 3 are breathing, sleeping, and moving. Number 1, your body needs more oxygen. And no, I'm not just talking about breathing normally through your nose. I'm talking about giving your body the better oxygen. And trust me, it makes a world of difference. So, why is lack of oxygen bad? Most of us don't even realize that we're not getting enough of oxygen. You know when you feel sluggish, tired, and like you can't focus? A lot of that comes from not having enough oxygen in your body and in your blood. See, your body needs oxygen to perform, to give you energy and to help you think clearly. So, how do we fix this? First thing in the morning, within 30 minutes of waking up, you gotta do some breath work. And this is something that I learned from Gary Brecka, and since I implemented it, it changed my life. Basically what I like to do is Wim Hof breathing. And what I do is take 25 deep breaths in. And after I'm done with that, I do a hold in between the rounds for as long as I can. And I do 2 to 3 rounds depending how I feel. And I know it sounds very simple, but you need to try it. It's a huge help to helping oxygen getting back in your blood and into your body. So, why is that good for you? First, when you do this kind of breath work right after you wake up, it floods your body with oxygen, which helps you wake up faster, feel more alert, and get more energy. So basically it's kind of like hitting refresh button on your body. So you feel more alive and ready to tackle the day. So number 2, your body isn't the problem, your body clock is. Alright, real talk. How many times have you heard someone say, "I'm gonna sleep when I'm dead," or "I don't need more than 4 hours of sleep"? People act like skipping sleep is something to be proud of. It's like this hidden flex that if you don't sleep, you're more productive or hardcore. But here's the truth. Not sleeping enough is literally making you weaker, slower, and dumber. Your brain doesn't work right, your energy crashes, your testosterone drops, and your metabolism slows down. So really, sleep is not optional, it is non-negotiable. So if you're serious about being strong, sharp, and full of energy, you need to start treating sleep like a superpower. So as we know, your body clock controls everything. And it's not just about quantity of sleep, it's actually about the quality of it as well. Your body isn't random. It runs on a built-in timer called circadian rhythm. This system tells your body when to wake up, when to release energy, when to produce hormones, and then when to wind down. But here's the problem. Most guys are completely breaking this system without even realizing it. That's why you wake up tired, even after having an 8 hour of sleep. And the 2 biggest things that wreck your circadian rhythm, aka body clock, are not getting enough sunlight in the morning, and 2, too much screen time at night. So, not getting sunlight in the morning. If your body doesn't get the morning signal, your brain stays in sleep mode. And that's why you feel groggy even after having your coffee. And with the screen time, your phone, TV, laptop, or any other device tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. So the body doesn't release melatonin, which is the sleep hormone. And that's basically the reason why you toss and turn around the bed all night, not being able to sleep. And at the end, wake up feeling exhausted. So if you wake up tired every day, one of those 2 reasons is probably why. How do we fix this? The good news is you don't need pills, fancy gadgets, or even expensive sleep trackers. Just fix your timing. Here's what actually works. First, get a sunlight straight away in the morning within 10 minutes of waking up. So when you step outside in the morning after waking up, natural light hits your receptors in your eyes and sends a signal to your brain. It's morning, time to wake up. And basically this shuts down the melatonin, which is the sleep hormone, and that way you do not feel groggy. And beside that, it also sets up a natural timer for your sleep hormone to kick back in at night, so you're gonna be able to fall asleep easier when the time is right. So make sure to go outside every day early in the morning and get sunlight into your eyes, even if it's cloudy. And please do not wear sunglasses in the morning. You want that early morning light to hit your eyes. So the second way how to fix your circadian rhythm is to cut screens before bedtime, at least 1 hour, optimally 2 hours before going to bed. So like we said, screens give off blue light which blocks melatonin production. And like we said, that is the hormone that makes you sleepy. So you're scrolling on Instagram in your bed, your brain thinks it's still daytime. So how do we fix this? Very simple. No screens at least 60 minutes before bed. If you must or have to be on your phone or computer or you have to work, then at least please turn them on night mode. And if possible, wear blue light blockers. And a bonus tip is, instead of just trying to remove doomless scrolling and being in your phone, try to actually swap it for something calming and relaxing instead, like reading, stretching, journaling, maybe having a meaningful conversation with your partner, or you can plan out your next day, which is very beneficial. Basically, do whatever helps you to wind down and not be on your phone. And I promise you, if you do this just for a few nights, you'll notice that you fall asleep faster and you wake up feeling way more refreshed. Now, the third thing that you should be doing to fix your circadian rhythm, it's actually setting up a fixed bedtime. So you see, most people set up their alarms to wake up, while in reality they should be setting up their alarms to go to sleep. Because basically, if you go to bed randomly every night, your body never really knows when it's going to have some sleep, and it will not know when to naturally shut down. And that's also one of the reasons why you wake up feeling drained every morning. But when you go to sleep every day at the same time, your body learns the routine and sleep quality gets way better. Think of it, when you were a little kid, you had a nighttime routine. You had a time where you had to go to bed and you woke up with shitloads of energy. Coincidence? I don't think so. It's not about aging, it's about having that right time. So, how to fix this? The easiest way to start is at least setting up a wind down sleep routine on your phone. So iPhones have focus mode to sleep starting 2 hours before bedtime. Make sure to come up with a time where you want to go to bed, something that you can actually stick to. So don't put your night time to go to sleep at like 9 p.m. if you work till like 8 something, because it's unrealistic. Rather put it to 10 or 11 and make sure that every day you go to sleep at 11. It's more beneficial going to sleep every day at midnight than going to sleep one day at 6 p.m., one day at 9 p.m., one day at 1 a.m., and then one day at 10 p.m. Try it and let me know. But Timo, I have tried so many wind down routines and sleep routines, but they just never work for me. I always just end up scrolling on my phone in my bed endlessly, and it's 1 a.m. and I'm still not sleeping, and then I can't fall asleep. Cool, okay. Well then, let me give you a little life hack that I have just discovered recently, and it's blown my mind how good it is, and it changed my sleep dramatically. So the life hack is put your Wi-Fi on a physical timer, and that timer is gonna turn off your Wi-Fi at the exact time that you want every day. I would suggest you 1 hour before your bedtime. If your bedtime is going at 10 p.m., put your Wi-Fi timer to turn off at 9 p.m. Simple. This is basically the biggest game changer I have done, because no Wi-Fi means no endless scrolling, no YouTube rabbit holes, no late night Netflix, and no endless doom scrolling on TikTok. Basically, it means no nothing. So, even when I wanted to stay up and binge watch a Netflix series that was like really good and I was really into it, guess what? That 9 p.m. clock turned around and all of a sudden my TV stopped working and I was pissed. But at least I know it's time to bed. If that wouldn't happen, I would have watched the next episode, and then probably the next episode, and I will get hooked to the next episode, and before you know it, it will be 2 a.m. and I have to wake up at 8 a.m. and the whole next day would be ruined because I didn't get a good night's sleep. So yeah, try it for a week and I'll guarantee you that you're gonna start falling asleep way earlier and way easier without even thinking about it. And obviously for any of these hacks to work, make sure that every time you go to bed, if not sooner, but at least when you go to bed, put your phone in a flight mode. You should get used to putting your phone in flight mode, regardless if you're doing any of this or not when you go to bed. And then number 3, you're not moving enough. Okay, so let's talk about movements. So a lot of you guys feel exhausted all the times and you think that you need more coffee or pre-workout to feel better. But the real reason, you are just not moving enough. Do you ever notice when you sit around whole day doing nothing, you actually feel more tired? Like the less you do, the less you actually want to do. That's basically because movement creates energy. Your body was designed to move, and when it doesn't, it slows everything down. Your circulation, your metabolism, your brain function, and that's why you feel sluggish, stiff, and just off. So, why is this bad? Your blood flow slows down, which means less oxygen to your brain and your muscle, which means more brain fog and fatigue. Your metabolism drops, which makes you burn less calories, store more fat, and feel more sluggish, and through time becoming more fat. And the last one is your testosterone actually takes a hit. And if you're a guy, I'm sure you're aware that that is a big deal. Low testosterone means low energy, lower strength, and slower recovery. And it's not just physical. Sitting around all day messes with your mood as well. Do you ever notice how after a long Netflix binge or a full day at your desk, you just feel kinda on edge or totally drained? That's because your brain needs movement to stay sharp and energized, basically. So, how do we fix this? The fix is very easy. Move every single day. Doesn't mean you have to do excessive movements, doesn't mean you have to do workouts every day. Doesn't have to be anything crazy like that, and doesn't have to take hours. I just want you to build movement in your everyday routine so your body stays active and energized. So I would want you to take 4 walks per day, 4 10-minute walks. First walk straight away after waking up. So you wake up, you go out in the sun, you do your breath work, and then you go for a 10-minute walk. And the other 3 walks should be incorporated after every meal. So I say 3 because I'm assuming breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But if you have 1 meal, 2 meals, 5 meals, every time after you finish eating a meal, go for a walk. This is one of the easiest things you can do for your energy, digestion, and metabolism. Just 10 minutes of walking after eating food can help with lowering your blood sugar spikes, improve digestion, and keep you from feeling sluggish and tired after meals. The second thing I would recommend you is to stretch every morning. So after your walk, do a 10-15 minute stretch. Even 5 minutes is gonna do. So basically when you wake up, your muscles are very tight. Your circulation is slow and your body is basically still asleep. So stretching first thing in the morning wakes everything up. Like think about a cat. You ever notice how they stretch every time they wake up? Yeah, they know what's up. And the third thing you can do is lift heavy weights. Not every day, 2 to 3 times a week. It's gonna be more than enough. And this one's a game changer as well. Strength training doesn't just make you stronger, it actually boosts testosterone, speeds up metabolism, and improves energy levels. And like I said, you don't have to lift up every day. Just 2 to 3 times a week is enough to see huge benefits. That's as much as I do. To sum it all up, boosting your energy doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. You can start by just focusing on one simple thing, whether it's working on your breathing, trying to align your body clock, or moving throughout the day. You're gonna still be able to feel a big difference of how you show up for your life. Basically, those small changes can make you more energized, healthier, and ready to take on the world. So, here is what I want you to do. If you're feeling like all of this is a little too much, don't let perfection stop your progress. Start with one small change today and stick with it. Imagine how much more you could have achieved if you could feel twice as energized, how much better you would be for your family, your partner, and yourself. You could be a better father, a better man, and ultimately, a better version of yourself. So, what's the first step you're gonna take? Whether it's breathing better, moving more, or adjusting your routine, just pick one thing and start with it today.